How's it been for you? Have you been focusing on work, or also been able to take advantage of some of this time off?
It's a little bit of both, you know. Obviously been grinding, been down at the zone in Scottsdale, working on stuff that I needed to work on individually to get myself better for the next year, whenever that happens. And also being able to enjoy time with my family. I have a 2-year-old and 9-month-old, so that's been key. You know, the girls got to spend a lot of time with me that I usually would have been at OTAs or at the facility a whole lot more. So it's been a plus, but at the same time I want to get back to work.
Who are some of the other athletes that have been working out around the same time as you?
Like Adrian Wilson, Rashad Johnson, Kerry Rhodes, a lot of the DBs from the Cardinals. We've been working out together, and it's been a good opportunity where, you know, still keeping the camaraderie and stuff like that, but at the same time being able to work on areas of weakness.
I've seen some videos of Adrian Wilson in the gym, you know, jumping up, I think, practically like over cars. Is it that amazing watching him working out? Does he do some of that stuff, or does he keep it just pretty level?
He's not jumping over cars anymore, but I mean, the dude's just sheer mass and strength is freakish, you know. It's like something that you would see in a cartoon, like the Hulk, you know, to have like 4 plates on and, you know, just control it down like 4 seconds down and explode up. It's like the dude is crazy strong, so it's real.
Okay. Yeah, some of the stuff was nuts. I know with Kerry Rhodes, he had a real good season last year after coming over from the Jets, and I know Rex Ryan, with him, for whatever reason, they didn't get along, but he had a really good year, returning fumbles, interceptions, things like that. Did you think that maybe there was something unfair going on there with Rex Ryan criticizing him? Did you make anything of that?
I really didn't get into that at all. To me, Kerry's a great guy. He's one of my close friends. He's been on the team for a year now, and he's a hard worker. So I don't have any problems with him. You know what I mean? Whatever was going on out there, that's in the past. You know, he's obviously a talented guy. He has a lot of stuff going on outside of football. So, you know, if you want to pick your poison, you know, and pick at stuff, you're going to find something. You know what I mean? But he obviously gets the job done on the field at the same time. So, you know, it is what it is.
I know that Larry Fitzgerald was organizing a lot of workouts. Is it really tough to get a lot of guys from the team together at a time like this when maybe they're in their hometown or spread across the country? How tough is it to organize that?
It's not too tough because, you know, you got guys like Donovan McNabb and Larry kind of working together, and got guys from other teams coming in, working with Larry. I'm personally not down there, but I'm still getting my working at the same time. So as long as you're working, you're good.
Do you think it's at all awkward that guys from different teams are working out together, or in the off-season is that pretty typical?
No, it's actually kind of a good thing because you gotta get to put like a face to the name, the guy you might be competing against, that type of thing, and this is good to get a different scenery, you know. So I think guys probably enjoy it a little bit too.
I know with you personally, you've gone through so many different injuries throughout your career, and I've heard the tag, you know, injury prone associated with you. Do you feel like that's maybe unfair, where these are just fluke type injuries and things like that with your knee?
Well, friendly fire is one thing, you know what I mean? It's nothing you can do about it. I haven't had that many knee injuries. Haven't missed that much time at all with a knee injury. So, you know, it is part of the game. Just keep moving, man. I mean, you know.
How tough is it to make it through a 16-game season?
It's tough, man. It just depends on, it's a lot of it's luck, you know. I remember being with Philly my rookie year, and, you know, barely anybody got hurt the whole season. The next year, we had, I think, like a record, like 23 guys on IR, you know what I mean? It's just luck of the draw, you know? It's the way it is.
And do you think that it's good what they're doing now, policing teams a little bit more, fining them for illegal hits and things like that? Do you think some players, like guys from the Steelers, are saying that the NFL is going soft? Do you like some of the improvements that they're making, trying to make it a little more safe?
I like the improvements, but at the same time, some of the stuff is just, it happens so fast that
you can't think about it.
Yeah, you can't think about it. You're just reacting, you know. And obviously, if you're sitting there lining somebody up for 20 yards, then that's one thing. But if it's a bang play, you know, that kind of stuff's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen just because guys are moving so fast.
Do you feel like they've taken the game and made it too offensive and taken away some of the abilities that defensive guys have?
well, offense sells tickets. You know, people don't want to come to watch games that are going to be 3-0. You know what I mean? It's just not fun. Ever since, I guess, Kurt Warner and the greatest show on turf, you know, got rolling. It's been all offense. So that's just the way the league is.